Alright, we're going to work on He Loves Us, and if you know how to play a D chord, this song becomes very, very playable. So here's what we're going to do. Alright, so there's two kinds of things that we're going to play in this. One is a little kind of guitar part that goes little stunted fifths that I'll show you a bit later on. But the bulk of the song is built around this little hook on the chorus where He Loves Us. And if you can play a D chord, just like that, but only play it with the G, B, and E strings, right? So you never play then the D, A, or E strings. You would only play it like that. Having fun with the D chord up and down the fretboard, you can start to find other chords. You know your scale. So D, E, F, G, A. Here, so we're going to do A suspended or A suspended 4, or sometimes written as A4. And all you do when you write the suspended 4 on a D suspended 4, you put your little pinky down on the 3rd fret bottom string. Want to do E4, F, G4, and then there's A4. So we're going to be going. Okay, so we're going to use this D shape here for A4, A, G. Now D, we play like this. And this is based on the 2nd position, or the A root, A string root bar chord. Sometimes played like that, sometimes voiced like that. All it is, again, is an A chord, and you're replacing this nut, this white nut here, with your finger every time you do a bar chord, right? Instead of having to play it like a full chord when you're playing power chords, you just play those power fifths. Now in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of playing the low part of the chord, I'm going to play, again, just these high strings again. So if I followed through with the rest of the chord, it would be there. So I have a D string right here that's open. So I can play that string when I play a D chord here. And then I have D on the G string, another D, F sharp, and A. So it's a handy way of playing D, alternative position, so we can play D like this, and even like that, which is like a bar chord with the D open. Alright, so we're going A4, G, and then D. Go straight down to D on one, then F sharp minor, again just staying with the bottom 3 strings only. We do an F sharp minor by moving this note down to here, meaning that we can voice it like that. Okay? His love never fails. You can play just the E chord like that with just the high strings, or we can play the E again. E4E. His love never fails. He loves us with amazing love. He loves us, I'm sure. He loves us with amazing love. His love never fails. Now the second part that happens during the verses, and you'll hear a little bit on the introduction, where you'll hear the synth go, then the guitar going. Okay, all I'm doing is on the D and the G string, playing a root and fifth. So A, E, A, E. Now you do it like this. Just a note about the stunting on the introduction, it only stays on the A chord. When you're playing these, just to show you the other hand here, you want to keep the fleshy part of your hand, that's this here, kind of touching the strings, not so that they're completely dead. You'll still get a little bit of sound out of it. Now, the chords that play during the verse, Our A. That he loves us. Next chord is F sharp, so you got to go down 3 semitones. Still with the D and G string. G up 1. In us his son. E is right above it on the string, so all we do is go like that. We move from the D and G strings to the A and D strings. You can try that. Okay, just try playing that as a bit of an exercise. Okay, so let's take through. He tells us that he loves us throughout his written word, the pages of the Bible. B minor goes up. On his back to G love for us. He loves us with amazing love. Okay, so let's see if we can put all this stuff together. Okay, let's try the song again. I've got just a slight crunchy tone, just a little bit of gain or overdrive on this. Not too heavy, so you can still hear the individual notes, and not a clean sound. If I switch to clean, you'll hear the difference. We want to have it as a crunchy. Okay, so let's run the track and let's see where we get to. Stunting. Here we go. Now it starts. He loves us with amazing love. He loves us, I'm sure. He loves us. This one goes down. F sharp minor. Stunting now. He tells us that he loves us throughout his written word. The pages of the Bible speak of his love for us. He loves us with amazing love. He loves us, I'm sure. He loves us with amazing love. His love never fails. Stay right on top of the tempo.